What's up guys, Matt Laidlaw here from Laidlaw's Harley-Davidson. So I wanted to do a video showing you guys all 10 of the 115 year anniversary bikes. So Harley-Davidson started in 1903, so the 2018 model year marks 115 years that Harley-Davidson has been making these American-made motorcycles. So let me go through each of these models with you here. So this is the Street Glide Special. You can see there on the tank there's 1,900 of these made in the world. And yeah, the paint is real unique. They call it a blue or legend blue denim. So this is number 52 of 1,900 made. Every dealer, and there's about 1,400 dealers in the world. There's about 680 dealers in the United States. But every dealer is only going to get one, maybe two of these things for the entire model year. So that's one thing they did this anniversary year that they've done kind of differently than in the past. In the past, they made a lot more of these anniversary bikes. You can kind of see the eagle, that's kind of stretched out to two different surfaces on the bags there, and they call them tattoo style graphics, which is really cool looking graphic, and it's asymmetrical. You got different graphics on the left side of the tank. You got the 115 year anniversary insignia on the left hand side. And then you got the eagle sprawled out across the front of the fairing as well. So this is a Street Glide Special. One of the things that was new with the Special this year is it comes with all blacked out cosmetics, your forks, your wheels, your engine covers and everything. Here's a shot of the MSRP. Again, it's called Legend Blue Denim, $26,999. And the seat has kind of a cool etched HDMC in the seat as well. I don't know if I get a close-up shot of that or not, but so you can see there the eagle with the bar and shield. This is since 1903, kind of sprawled across the front of the fairing. Harley calls it their tattoo style graphics. So yeah, pretty cool. And they got a special insignia there on the air cleaner cover, and they also have a unique inlay in the center console there as well. And this is the Street Glide Special. So you got the stretched bags this year. Comes with the bigger 6.5 inch boom audio system with the ABS and the security on there as well. And then the Specials also have the 6.5 inch speakers, so the boom audio stage 1 speaker setup. Here's another shot of that inlay in the center console there with the eagle. So again, very limited production on all these anniversary bikes. So this next bike is the Sportster 48. So the 48s have always had black fenders front and rear, and the only thing that really changes from color to color is the actual gas tank. So that's kind of the same thing we see here. Again, the same paint color. Looks like we got 24 of these in the world, 2,400 of these in the world. And you've got that same eagle kind of sprawled out across the different surfaces of the tank. So yeah, very few of these things. If you're looking for one of these bikes, chances are your local dealer doesn't have one yet, but you should probably leave a deposit if you want one of these bikes, because there are very, very limited quantities this year. In the 110 year anniversary in 2013, they made a decent amount. You could definitely get the bikes, sometimes walk into a dealership and find one and buy one. And then in 2008, in the 105th year anniversary, there are definitely bikes out there that you just go in and pick one up. But this year in the 115 year anniversary, one of the things that Harley-Davidson wanted to do was make these a lot more scarce and limited. And so there's just a lot less of these bikes in production this year. So if you're looking for one of these anniversary bikes, you should probably call your local dealer and leave a deposit. So on the pearl paints or the gloss paint, they've got this different metal emblem on the side of the tank that's unique to the anniversary bikes. So this is the Tri-Glide. They did not make a freewheeler trike in this anniversary color. Again, they only picked 10 models to make anniversary bikes. So this is your trike, your Tri-Glide here. I know we'll probably only get one of these this year. And also they're kind of releasing these bikes sporadically throughout the model year. So the bulk of these bikes will be hitting dealerships between the months of October and February of the 2018 calendar year. So like I said, for the most part, most of these bikes are not available at your local dealer yet. So, and today is September 14th, 2017. So this is about 3 weeks after the dealer show here. So you've got this Legend Blue and Vivid Black two-tone, and you've got the distinct emblem on the tanks with the pinstriping and the paint, and on the seats it says HDMC. So the next bike I'll show you here is the Breakout. So the anniversary Breakout comes with the 114. This year on the Breakout you can get it in either a 107 or a 114 on the regular paint sets, but on the anniversary it comes in just the 114 here. So there's a shot of your Breakout. And I'll be doing my in-depth review on the Breakout here in the weeks to come. But on all the denim paints, and there's, you can see here, there's 1,900 of those. This is number 5 of 1,900. I will say that the bikes here at this show were dispersed to local LA dealers. We got some of the bikes at the show, and so this Breakout you see here was probably given to a dealer in LA. I'd be surprised if it hasn't sold at this point. But for the most part, most of these bikes, worldwide, are going to be available in very limited quantities here. There's a shot of the new LED Daymaker headlight on these bikes. This light is unique to just the Breakout this model year. And the Breakout this year has the smaller gas tank, the 3.5 gallon gas tank. And this year you have a digital gauge there. You can see HDMC in the seat, and the seat's also got blue stitching as well, kind of unique to just these anniversary bikes here. There's a shot of the big 240 millimeter rear tire on there. This bike has forward controls. Again, I'll be doing a full review on this bike in the weeks to come. So here's the next bike. This is a Street Glide Standard. And the way you can tell is it's all chrome. The Street Glide Standard is the way to go if you want a chrome Street Glide this year. So here's the insignia there that's unique to the anniversary bikes. Get it to focus there. So kind of a cool metal emblem there. And this is the Legend Blue and Vivid Black two-tone. Kind of a unique gray and blue pinstriping in there as well. And even though this is a Street Glide Standard, it comes fully loaded this year. If you want to check out my video on the differences between the Street Glide Special and Standard this year, you can. I'll put a link in the video. But this year on the Standard, you can put the bigger screen. So this is number 14 of 1,800 in the world. But yeah, this Street Glide Standard comes fully loaded, ABS, security, and the bigger 6.5 inch boom audio system with the navigation. So you're really not compromising anything by going to the Street Glide Standard. The suspension's all the same. Of course, on the Street Glide Standard, you don't have stretched bags, and you don't have that bigger 18-inch rear wheel. And you don't have the upgraded 6.5 inch boom audio stage 1 speakers. But you've got chrome finishes and glossy paint. Here's a shot of the MSRP. Headlamps and everything are the exact same. The wheels on this bike are what Harley-Davidson calls their Enforcer. So this is the wheel that these bikes, the Street Glide Specialists, have had on them since the 2014 model year when Project Rushmore was launched. So it's a 19-inch wheel in the front and a 16-inch wheel in the rear. So this next bike is the Fat Boy. They actually did two Fat Boys, 2 anniversary Fat Boys, which is the only bike that they've done, 2 paints on the same model. So this first Fat Boy utilizes the high gloss or the pearl paint, the legend blue and vivid black two-tone paint scheme with the metal emblem insignia on the tank there. So they made a lot of changes on the Softails this year, guys, and I'll link my video explaining all those changes. But basically, this is a brand new frame and platform and everything. There's a close-up of the 115-year insignia there on the tank, and the seat you can see has blue stitching in it, kind of a cool little detail there, and the HDMC stitched in the back of the seat. You can see it there. So HDMC is embossed or stitched into all of these seats here. You got the bullet hole center console thing. That's kind of a tribute or throwback to the fact that the Fat Boys have always had the bullet holes in the mag wheels. Fat Boy this year has a very unique nacelle on there. This LED headlamp is shared by a few of the different bikes, but the nacelle that houses the light is unique to just the Fat Boy. And the finishes on this bike are like a satin chrome type of a finish. It's like a dull chrome. It looks like if you were to take like a piece of sandpaper and sand down like regular chrome. Of course, that's not how they do it, but that's just kind of what it looks like. It's more of like a raw finish. I kind of like it. So the last bike, again, it's the same bike. It's a Fat Boy as well, but they did the Fat Boy also in the legend blue denim that has those tattoo style graphics with the eagle painted on instead of that emblem in kind of a sprawled out fashion. Me personally, I like the denim better. I'm just a fan of the denim paint. I like the graphics on this denim paint. So far this model year, we've only gotten one of these anniversary bikes, and it was this bike right here. Again, I already mentioned this, but if you want one of these bikes, you should call your local dealer now and leave a deposit, or else you will not be getting one of these bikes. Every dealer is probably only going to get one of each of these models. So if you want one of these bikes, some of the bigger dealers will get 2 of some of the models, and I'm sure some of the smaller dealers might not even get one of each of these models. So yeah, if you're looking for one of these bikes, you should call your dealer now and reserve one, because you won't be able to just walk into a dealer and see these bikes and just buy them off the floor for the most part. I mean, I'm sure there's going to be exceptions, but I'm already having people calling me from different states looking for these bikes because their local dealers are selling the one that they have. So yeah, if you're looking for one of these 115-year anniversary bikes, you should call now and reserve one. Here's a close-up of the wheels. The wheels are completely new on these Fat Boys, and you got the big 240mm rear tire in the Fat Boy this year. So you got kind of like a muscly cruiser style. And these anniversary bikes only come in the bigger engine setup, so the 114 cubic inch. You can get the Fat Boy this year in a 107 on some of the paint schemes. This anniversary bike is not one of those. You can only get it in a 114. So here's the Ultra Limited. This is not the CVO version. We'll get to that in a minute. But this is your regular FLH-TK Ultra Limited. And once again, you've got the insignia there celebrating 115 years, and once again, this is a numbered bike of limited quantity, as are all the other bikes, obviously. And this is the legend blue pearl and vivid black two-tone. It says 115th anniversary on the tour pack there in between the pinstriping. Kind of a nice touch. And then you have all the other things that come on the Ultra Limited, color matched, or excuse me, gloss black inner fairing, tour pack, luggage rack, the LED lighting stripper on the back of the tour pack, the real plush seats. This bike has a twin cooled engine, so the lower leg fairings house the radiators down there. You've got the guards on the saddlebags there. All the chrome finishes. 17-inch front wheel. MSRP on this is $27,999. Here's a close-up of the shot of the seat, and then this is serial number 1 of 3700. So 3700, that's a lot bigger number than a lot of the other bikes. So here's the granddaddy of them all. This is the CVO Ultra Limited. So the CVO Limited. So they call this color Odyssey Blue. So this is a unique color to just this bike, guys. The CVOs and CVO Fashion have their own colors. So Odyssey Blue is what they call this. The seat is completely unique to this bike as well. You got kind of this quilted cross hatch stitching pattern in the seat. Really cool seat. And yeah, these CVOs are pretty dang awesome. I'll be doing a separate video on the CVO Limited, just kind of showing you all the colors. Of course, this is just one of 3 different colors that's available on this bike, because this is the anniversary bike. And this year on the CVOs, you've got a 117 cubic inch engine, heated front and rear seat, heated grips. Definitely one of a kind paint set on just this model. All LED lighting, as the same as you get on all the limiteds. Chrome front end, black and chrome contrast wheels, a little bit taller windshield, color matched vent in the front fairing there. And this one just so happens to be 4 of 1200. So only 1200 of these things being made in the world. I think that's the most limited quantity of all the anniversary bikes. So guys, I have to apologize. I'm really pissed at myself. I totally forgot to get footage of the Softail Heritage Classic. So just so I don't leave it out, I'm just going to show you guys the bike on the website, which I know nobody really cares to see, but here it is. It does not come in the denim. It comes in the pearl. It's that Legend Blue, pearl, and Vivid Black two-tone. Heritage this year, instead of a chrome finish on all the engine covers, they went with a blacked out look. I'll be doing my full review on the Heritage probably in the next few weeks here. But here is the bike, Legend Blue and Vivid Black two-tone. It's got the metal insignia on the tank there. And yeah, I'm pissed at myself about not getting actual footage at the show. It was definitely there. It's probably the only time and only place you'll ever see all 10 of these bikes in the same place at the same time. Never again will you ever see these bikes all together. So I was mad at myself. But anyways, that's the 10th and final bike, guys. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, let me know. Thanks a lot, guys.